Alright, so for this lesson, we are working with a vocative case. Alright, so vocative case is direct address, meaning you are calling someone by name, position, rank. So a couple of examples. Cicero, do your work. You're addressing Cicero by name. So Cicero is going to be... Excuse me. Hannibal, where are you going? And Hannibal, you're addressing him by name. So he's going to be vocative case. Now the vocative case looks like nominative, so it'll be it'll look the exact same. Two exceptions that we need to worry about. If a word ends in ius, that's going to go to an I. And you can see this with filius to fili. So in Tullius, if we follow the same pattern, this is going to be Tuli. And then the second is going to be US to E. And you can see this with Marcus goes to Marke. And so Tullus is going to become Tule. Alright, now we're going to rewrite these words as vocative. We've got a US there, US goes to E, Marke. We don't have an IUS or a US, so Philly is going to stay the same. Cicero, no US, no IUS, it'll stay the same. Brutus, we have a US here. This is going to become Brute. And if you remember the phrase, or have ever heard the phrase, et tu Brute, and you Brutus, alright, Brute is the vocative of Brutus, and Julius Caesar, in the Shakespearean play, is directly addressing him. Servius, we got an IUSO, so that's going to be Servi. Cornelia, no US or IUS, so stays the same. Filius, that IUS is going to go to an I. Julius, that IUS is going to go to an I. Servus, that US will go to an E. And Magistri does not end in an IUS or a US, so it'll stay the same. Alright, some examples from the National Latin exam. So when you have a name that is, or a blank that is surrounded by commas, that's a pretty good indicator that you're going to be dealing with vocative case in that instance. So in this one, Marke, name. Now you've got the E there. If you don't recognize the E as vocative, the comma should help you out. And the translation, Marcus. Quinte, again, if you don't recognize the E as vocative, you see that it is sectioned off by commas. We got a command. So, Quintus. In this instance, we do have a blank surrounded by commas. I added the Claudius in there so you know what was going on. The IUS is going to go to an I. In the next one, Serwe, a title sectioned off by commas. If you don't recognize that as an E, hopefully the commas will give it away. US is singular, US to E, servant. And then the last one, discipule, again, US to E, singular, student. All right, now translating, Philia, so we've got a title sectioned off by commas, so daughter. That any means it's a question. Wides, do you see the stars in the sky? Regina, queen. Who is defending the town? And then last one on this page, servant. NE will let you know it's a question. Are there many rocks in the road? Alright, we'll work with sentences. Try these out, and then when you're done, we'll pause this, try them out, and then when you're done, unpause it, and then watch it and check for corrections. Estes is your R. In town. Ubi Sumus, where are we? We're getting a queen. Are there monsters in the sky? How many rocks? Agricola, the farmer. Alright, and this is coming off the third principal part, so that's going to be perfect tense. Did not remain. In the villa. The woman was walking. Around the town. Regina the Queen has many swords. Alright. And we got some declension practice. Alright, so with this one, we got to recognize that it's neuter. And in neuter, nominative and accusative are going to look the same. So this goes here. This one goes here. Nominative and accusative look the same. Now, to get my stem, I need to drop the I off. And I'll show up the stem in a different color. And the other thing about neuter, nominative and accusative plural end in A. Alright. The last one, water. This one goes here, this one goes here. To find my stem, I have to drop the genitive singular ending off, which is AE, and it's going to leave me with aqua. Alright, and then we'll continue our work on this.